GM, wake up, let's go. Web 2, Web 3, stay in the know. Action, Dabatola, Toki in the zone. Breaking down the latest, straight to your phone. From Web 2 shifts to Web the waves. News, deep dives, hot takes for days. Tech's evolving, the world's in spin. Markets move, let's lock it in. Genzio's here, no time to snooze. Tune in now, get the news. GM. Wake up, let's go. Web 2, Web 3, stay in the know. GM, start the show. GM, wake up, let's go. Web 2, stay in the know. GM, start the show. GM, let's go. Web 2, stay in the know. GM, start the show.
What's going on?
Where are we? Where are we right now?
Denver, I think?
Yeah, it's Denver, man.
ETH Denver, a huge week ahead, so many events, and we are here set up. We got in a couple days ago, checked out everything here, as you can see in the background, maybe a little bit blurry, but that's where all the action is going to be going down for the biddle.
Yep,
part of the
biddle-a-thon.
event. Yeah.
What's a biddle?
What's a biddle? It's me having difficulty saying that word
Every
over
time,
and over.
Every time.
That's basically what it is.
Instead of a hackathon, it's just they put the word build in front of it, so it's a biddle-a-thon. So that's where the biddling comes in.
But yeah, this is awesome. It's early though on Monday here. It's 10 a.m. and we're just getting started. People are starting to come in. There's going to be lots of action going on down there. We're going to end up here. And what we'll probably do is maybe in the next hour, try to get on a cell and maybe go do a little remote and take a little walk down there and see if anybody's, behind their machines, coding, see if there's anybody at some of these booths starting to talk. There's a lot of people down there. I saw Polkadot. I saw several different.
There's down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that we could talk to, and we will throughout the week. But we've been starting to do this Monday live, and we're actually going to start moving it to more of like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Are we doing announcements already?
Announcements? We can get to some announcements.
We'll get to that. All right, you want to stick around because it's going to be good. But before we get any further, I'm on my phone because I got to repost the space and make sure that we're getting all those likes. And so y'all should do the same. Make sure that you're sharing the stream out so other people can find it. But please continue.
Yeah. So, and also, if you have any questions or comments, drop them and we'll try to drop them in the chat and we'll try to get those answered. But I mean, look, this is awesome. We're out here for close to 10 days. As Action was just saying, there's HederaCon, there's the biddle here, there's the festival part of ETH Denver, there's Karate Combat, Influencer Fight Club, many side events. I think there's a couple hundred side events. I mean, even last night, we were just already so tired from getting set up and planning that we skipped going out last night. We took the more responsible route, but there was like a Mario Kart event, there was a cannabis event.
The responsible route, guys, was this guy eating it at the ping pong table. That was the responsible thing.
Yeah, so actually, Genzio is out here in full force. I want to say there is multiple 5-6 different houses putting up the entire staffing
with
crew.
With production, it's over 10.
Over 10. But there's a media house where there's going to be amazing interviews going down the entire time, which are going to be put out. So you're going to get to hear from all of these speakers one-on-one and just tons and tons of great projects. So, we're actually at one of the places we were set up. We were trying to get ready for this, try to get some get some alpha if there is any. But I think the people are just starting to make their way in. But as far as the news, I don't know. I kind of woke up this morning and the market was down a little bit. I was a little bit sad.
And now we just tanked to 94.5.
So it went down even more on our way over. But everybody knows that, with DCA, you take advantage of some of these dips. And you try to at least. But of course, when I'm on a trip, that's when the market tends to actually drop, and I have difficulty buying.
Every single time.
It seems every conference we do have people selling off, and So for those of you that can't make it here, you could take advantage of those market conditions. And for those who are here, make sure to stop by the Genzio booth. I mean, there's great swag, there's hoodies, everyone's here. You could talk to some people from BD. You could ask questions about doing content. So definitely come by, say hello, and we'd love to meet just all our friends and family out there from Web3 and crypto.
Yeah, I say this a lot, but like when it comes to IRL events, like this is where it's at. Like getting to see the people that you basically work with day in, day out. Like all of these faces, and some faces I've never seen in person. We finally get to see them when we come to these events. Like it is the coolest thing in the world. A lot of you know the people that I hang out with online. You guys see on X the people that I engage with, and all of a sudden, like they're coming up, giving you a hug. Go, dude, it's so great to see. I was like, you're a lot shorter than I thought. But it's just a great time getting to hang out with the people that you already not only know, but love to spend time with.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't agree more. I think you have these relationships and you're doing business and your friendships and you have chats and Telegram, and some of these go on for extended periods of time before you actually get a chance to link up, because people are traveling from all over the world. I mean, there's people coming in from Japan, Australia, everything for this event, just as well as you'll see us in Dubai at Token and all the rest.
And everywhere else.
Yeah, and pretty much everywhere else. But if you get a chance to come out to an event, or you are in Denver, you definitely should come out to it. This is free.
That's the wild part of it,
See, that's
right?
the thing, is as the biggest problem I saw with trying to get some info, trying to talk with projects and go to these events is, first there's the hurdle of sometimes taking your airfare and then a few nights in a hotel, food, just the whole aspect of taking the trip. Then you drop on conference tickets, just regular general admission, which could range a cheap ticket like $400 to $600 into the thousands. It makes it not necessarily as obtainable for most people who would love to go. But ETH Denver here is free. All you have to do is go to the site, sign up, get your ticket. Actually, with registration and coming in, it's really, really smooth and easy to get in, and you'll be able to link up and meet people. So if you are out here or you're local, take advantage of this week. Come meet some people, come talk with some projects, and
Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys some more footage of like what's actually going on down here. We sometimes miss a little bit, so try and do the nice thing. Be here for y'all.
Oftentimes you miss a lot when you have this big of a space, and this is just, since we're starting early, this is just the one building for this. On Tuesday there's Hederagon at another location, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the festival, the main part of ETH Denver. I think actually Saturday, Sunday as well, right? For 5 days. And that's at the building that's walkable from here, maybe like 5 minutes. It's just across the parking lot. But it spans all of this, and then with Karate Combat, 3 or 4 different buildings, all within a short walk across the parking lot. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of ground to cover, and we're going to be covering it all.
All right. You guys want to see a little bit of what's around, because I think this is where, like, quote unquote, the magic happens, is like getting to see what's going on here when you can't be here. I'm going to hear myself over and over again. I'm going to mute this guy here. There we go. Should be good now. But this is it. So if you're looking around, like, right now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 people that are from Genzio at the conference. Everybody else is roaming around doing all sorts of things. But this is what it is. This is what it looks like. That big Buffacorn entrance right there is actually pretty darn cool. Yeah, and we have little booths all around there. That's going to be all the different projects from Link there, like we were talking about earlier. So there is a lot of ground to cover, and this is the smallest part of the conference, because this is not the conference piece. This is just the building aspect of it, right? What's going to happen next is that they're going to open the whole other building, which is across the street.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge. That's where you see all the booths and a bunch of other things going on.
That is definitely massive, because when we were first getting here to try to get to this building, we entered the other building, and they were having an event that was going on for, I think, yesterday, and they're cleaning up today, and it was a huge wedding event. So we sort of just walked through them, setting up with all this wedding stuff, and then we stumbled upon all the materials.
Scott got triggered a little bit, so we had to run away real quick.
But we go over to, and we actually found where all the materials, or all the setup stuff, where there was pallets upon pallets of televisions and LED screens and booths and couches and everything that's going to make up the main part of the festival.
Yeah,
conference.
This is going to be a phenomenal event. Like, and I'm excited. I know y'all are doing your part by sharing this thing out, because our numbers are increasing slowly but surely.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about when it comes to ETH Denver, though? Let me ask you that.
I mean, we always say this, and you said it already, but like meeting up with people and, meeting up with everyone in real life, seeing friends, like, I go home, I work, I hustle, I'm not out hanging out, going out or having drinks, we're working, we're taking care of business. And then every, month or so you get to go out for a few days to a conference. Yep. And I like to see my friends, the people that I work with, people that I talk to, meet new people. That's usually the core focus, along with, doing that and meeting people at the side events. Of course, in there, I love to try to get some alpha, talk with the projects that I'm interested in. But, it's not any fun if you don't have your friends and your family around here,
No, for sure. I'm changing the mic settings so that we're not getting the clip in and out. But
oh, sorry.
No, it's not you, it's me. Dude, the alpha piece is really funny, because nobody talks about that. Because it's a natural conversation, right? When you get to meet people IRL, they can't help themselves. Like, dude, I'm so excited. Guess what's happening in a week from now? Like, that's just how it goes down.
It becomes, everyone gets a little bit leaky. They start teasing out some information, or they're like, oh, I shouldn't say, because you're right. We're supposed to say next week, but look, let me just show you something real quick. And then you're like, ooh, okay, that looks good. And then you can't say it or blurt it out on stream or anything. You have to wait until they do first. But yeah, you do get some good info. But the thing is, you can't just expect to come to a conference and just walk in, and that the alpha is going to come to you. You do, just like anything, you do have to work for your bags. You have to go, and if you want to know about a project and you know they're there, go find the booth, go say what's up. They want to talk, they want to engage, not just with people who are doing business. It's not just B2B on these things.
Oh, yeah.
They want to meet people who are actually using their product, using their L1, using their dApps, whatever it might be. I mean,
it's so funny. Like, some companies, they have the funding. They don't need all this crazy stuff, right? Like, perfect example, like SidePit yesterday. Got to talk with Jay. He's the founder of it, right? And I'm like, why are you here? And he literally said, I want people to start using my platform one person at a time. Like, wild. Like, all he's doing right now is trading Bitcoin. It's all Bitcoin. It's an exchange, but it's just Bitcoin for right now. And he doesn't care to make it a big splash. He's like, I just want one person at a time. If I get 10 people this whole week, he's a happy man.
It's just slow and steady growth.
That's exactly it. And those personal connections, that's where it's at, man. Like, you never know who you're going to bump into. And it's been like that so far, which is super exciting. The people that have been stopping by the our Genzio booth, it's been pretty awesome. We do have hoodies. If y'all are interested in getting some hoodies, y'all should stop by. So right past registration, go ahead, grab one. It's coming. Oh, he's getting in trouble now. Oh, Scott just got in trouble with Megan. Fantastic. Yeah, they look pretty sick.
Oh, sorry. That was too far of a read. Sorry.
But what I'm excited about as far as merch, like, look at this. You see the Genzio up here? Like, look at the back. You got to look at the back. All right, I got to show them. Oh, what you did, Scott.
What? Oh, yeah. So we just we wanted to have some shirts just because we were going to be streaming or whatnot. So quickly got some shirts. So we got Dabatola on the back. We got Action. We got Doodles, Toki, Snooch. We got a bunch of people. So we're going to have a lot of content. A lot of people are going to be jumping on stream all week.
And the real reason behind putting the names on the shirts so that we don't mix them up.
Put them all looking the same, right? Fair enough.
Helpful. It's a little helpful.
Fair enough. When you have basically all of us in one house together.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean,
it's a vibe, dude. Like, being in the same house as you guys is just a blast. I mean, from waking up early to Snooch banging on the door, going, pancakes and bacon are ready.
Yep.
Come on out.
Look, it was nice to wake up, coffee, breakfast. He was up, knocked all that out, get the day moving, get over here, get set up, and then, just have some fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Like, let's be serious. Markets can do whatever they're going to do. I'm still a huge believer that meme coins are going to die off at some point, and we're actually going to have this bull market that we're supposed to. But until then, I'm hanging out. I'm just going to be here. All right. We're 15 minutes in. Our audience is now at 172 people. I think we're ready to talk about things that are going on in the market and get upset and yell at people.
Yeah, I just quickly pulled up on my phone just to see Bitcoin at 94.7, down 1,500 on the 24-hour. But I mean, as I scroll here, I see a lot of red. I mean, some of my favorite projects and even big caps all down 5, 6, 7%. Cardano, I mean, Chainlink, Avalanche, I mean, everything across the board. One project kind of up, but down on the 24-hour, a significant amount was Quai. So Quai Network is one that recently had come up, and I know a lot of people were getting involved in that. I think they're actually out here. They've just went to mainnet, and I guess that launch was like maybe somewhere in 7 to 9 cents, and now it's up closer to 30. It was over 30, now at 26. So there are some interesting projects out there. Even here, Flux is, I love Flux, and great, decentralized platform. I mean, great. I mean, I can't say enough great things, honestly, about Flux because, Dan, the whole team, Davey, and rocking the Flux hat, and even that's a good price to pick up. I mean, everything's at a good DCA rate, but I sort of forget about the markets when I come on trips a bit because I expect it to dump because they usually do, and then it's like unless the phone is just buzzing with notifications because there's serious drop-offs, I sort of just. I'm like, the market will do what it's going to do. Yep. And I'm here and I'm going to all these events. So I have conviction. I have conviction in Bitcoin, in crypto, in lots of projects, and I'm in it for the long term. So I'm not worried about fluctuations on a day-to-day, week-to-week, or even month-to-month.
No, that's so true. I mean, things get volatile in the space. It's just what it is. I think that we're going to stop seeing a lot of volatility starting next year. But until we get to 2016, man, it's just going to be a wild ride. Expect those, 20% drops at any given moment. People forget, but if you look at a bull market chart, you have dips. 20 to 40%. You
zoom out, there's a decent handful that go, 20 to 40% pullback. Great opportunity, a few weeks at a time there. To add to your bags.
Yeah. And you were talking about Quai. Shout out to those guys. They did a great stream yesterday. I was trolling them just a little bit. I was like, these guys are scammers. No, just kidding. I love you. No, but they did a good job explaining how their systems are working, how stuff is functioning, because it is a brand new project. It's an L1, guys. It's not just another EVM that anybody can launch. It's something that matters. It's something that they're trying to make an impact and put a dent. And wait, what do they do? What's the difference with them? Are they a DAG? What are they?
Which one? Sorry, Quai. Isn't it? Oh, you're killing me here. Isn't it a hybrid of it?
Okay, so
break it down because this is the.
No, I'm not breaking it down. I'm going to let the Quai people know that are probably watching to come over and explain it to us.
Yeah. Dude, that is. See, I didn't pick up on the queue. That was a great bait them in. But if they do not, we are going to find them during the festival and get some actual. Information. Hear from the source. I missed getting some info from, I believe, a mainnet a year ago, but now with them live and launched and mainnet, we need to know what's coming up.
Agreed.
We want to get some alpha and get it out there. I do see a couple comments that are coming in, and it's like, oh, well, are there any people at this conference? And I guess maybe for those who are coming in late, this technically is not the conference main part. This is the middle part, like a hackathon. So people are going to be coming in. They're going to be set up at all these tables way back there, and you could talk. There'll be some speaking and whatnot, but the real core part of this event, in my mind, is going to be the Wednesday through Sunday, and that's where you're going to have all the booths, crazy stages going on, and there's going to be tens of thousands of people, and that's where we're going to go and speak with Quai and lots of other great people and projects.
And I will say tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay, man, I got my days all mixed up
Oh,
already.
and yeah, so of course, because we're huge fans of Karate Combat and everything they're going on, we're obviously huge fans of Hedera. We work
Love it.
at Genzio works with Hedera, and we're gonna get to go to HederaCon.
Dude, that's gonna be so
And
awesome.
at HederaCon, we're gonna get to talk with a lot of the people that are involved, a lot of other projects, some meme coin projects that are on Hedera as well. We're gonna speak with, and there's a
Shout
meet
out,
and greet.
Growth.
There's a meet and greet also with our boy Harley, who's
Oh,
fighting
yeah,
in the
that's
IFC. There's also one
the one
for
that beat
Casey.
Toki over there right to the ground.
Ooh, he's about to come over here and maybe fight
Sorry.
you. No. But no, all these cool things. So yeah, once we do that, that'll be tomorrow, and then we move on to the festival, the main part of the conference, and we're gonna just dig in. So look, you guys feel free to comment on any of the things we're tweeting or in here or whatever. If you got any questions for projects that you know that are out here, questions for any of the speakers or anybody, we have pretty good access.
And we
So,
don't mind asking the hard questions.
yeah, I mean, look, I won't even lie. A few years ago, when I first met Action and we were out at a conference out in California, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say the project, but there was a hack that had happened with the project and they were under the gun and I was like, oh man, you really should ask this or that. And I was just joking. Because it's sort of,
I had already known about it. I was ready
yeah.
to do it anyway.
So,
It was
he
a
goes
little
in and
final push.
yeah, he goes in there and asks all the hard questions, and he got answers to them. And
I will give it to Dreamer. Like he can talk a big game. Like I'm not gonna lie, he can talk his butt off. Like he killed it. Like, during the interview.
he explained it
really good.
Well, now that he mentioned who it was, but he explained what happened with the project and what they had done, and they've saved it, and they've actually got funding from their chain, and they're
Metis
doing.
is like taking care of them.
So
They got a good chunk of change from Metis.
yeah, so recovering from that during a bear and from that is completely amazing. So
Oh, yeah.
Hats off, but yeah.
But what? What was that?
No, but hats off, but I mean, it's you got to think like.
They still rugged their community.
No.
I mean, they did. It's not their fault, but like it happened. And that's the thing. Like things happen, man. Like if you
Everyone, no, nine out of 10 other projects and situations like that fold. So.
Oh yeah.
But
like the fact that they're still around, like that's what I try to explain to people. Like we're not playing this game to beat anybody else. Like for you to win, you gotta stick around.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. Like if you're still here years later, you're already winning. It doesn't matter if your token price is it's gotten dumped, and if everybody's gotten rugged, like Blue's talking about here. It happens. But like, are you still building? Are you still in this space? Are you still doing things that matter, that you care about? Like that's a huge deal.
Yeah, what you said with asking hard questions, you've asked hard questions to projects that have had issues that, with the projects, whether it's a hack or compromise, or some people might call them rugs, quote unquote, but things for staying power with projects, whether it's meme coins, real projects, or stuff that kind of, you're dealing with difficulties. So you really have to, be present, stick around, put in the time.
Yeah. Talking about being present, let me make sure. I'm going to take these headphones off. I'm going to give this to Toki and let him be present. What's up? Come here.
Hello, good sir.
So we're just talking about how you got your ass beat by Harley, and we're going to get to the meet and greet at HederaCon. Are you going to shake that guy's hand?
Absolutely. I do love Harley. I don't think that it was his fault whatsoever for how the fight went. I do think that ref needs to have a long sit down and look at that fight for a while. That's the only person I think I've ever disliked in the whole entire history of the IFC was that ref.
No, well, look, just to get in the pit and go through all that is crazy. Like everyone could talk a big game online and, I'll do this and that. But if they presented the opportunity, 99.9% of them just walk away from it. But
That's true. That is true.
But the thing is that tomorrow, HederaCon, client at Genzio's, going over there, we're going to get all the info, get all the alpha.
I'm into the stage whenever you guys want. I'm going to go down there.
All right, well, Action is going to go down the stage. Hey, video switch, what number? Add. Oh, okay, add him to the stage. Oh, there, I see him. All right.
Perfect.
Thought we were going to go fancy with some video switching, but we're going to bring him in. But as I was saying, we'll do the meet and greet with KC, Harley from IFC. We'll hang out with them. We'll see, I believe, Rob speaking from Karate, one of the founders. And that's going down on Friday. So if you haven't got tickets to that, make sure to go to thekarate.com, get tickets, come check that out. We're going to be over there and, representing and giving you some coverage as well, and we're going to be just covering everything for the next week.
Absolutely. It does not stop either. So right now, of course, I'm sure they already told you, this is just the Buildle area. This is just one spot in everything that we're doing. There's a whole entire another building across the way, which is almost twice as large, and it has a massive map that's going on, and that's where things are going to get crazy. And that's all starting Wednesday.
And I didn't realize, because this is my first ETH Denver, I didn't realize I'm used to 2-3 day conferences. It's Wednesday through Friday. Everyone gets home by Sunday or Saturday, maybe stick around an extra day if there's a really good closing out party. But this, I believe, goes through Sunday.
Yes.
It's 5 days of main conference.
The crazy part is they have the Build-a-thon where they're actually building different projects, trying to get bounties, trying to get money for
And
whatever.
that's all here.
Yes, that is everything that
here.
they're doing here. And they're working towards whatever sponsors have put in these bounties. But on Wednesday, the festival starts. And that doesn't mean that the Build-a-thon ends. It continues to keep going. So this is all going to keep going.
People sleep here.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't close down for some people that they're just going the entire time.
My brain can't comprehend the amount of work that they're actually getting done at these types of conferences. But beyond that, the festival itself is massive. And that's where a lot of people will be showing up. So the Build-a-thon isn't as busy right now. But when Wednesday hits, it's going to be insane.
It's just the calm before the storm.
That's true.
That
is true.
They're doing their thing. People are getting into town, and everyone's getting gassed up for the next few days and the weekend. And then even after that, if you're brave enough to stick around for an extra few days, they're all going to Breckenridge. And look, I got Action calling in. Let's see what he has to say live. Hey, Action, you're live.
To the stage.
What?
To the stage.
You're at the stage.
A little button on my camera.
You want me to add?
I'm gonna meet somebody for the first time. I'm gonna put it on camera.
All right, I'm going to add you to stage. You are added to stage. Oh, never mind. Action's calling me on the phone. All right, there he is. He wants to meet someone.
All right, so
we hear him.
there's a lot of things. Oh, can you hear me okay?
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, we could hear you.
Awesome. So this is the floor, right? So you see all these people that are on computers. They're actually building right now. I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera really quick. There is a guy in this space that I get to talk to a lot, but I never got to meet him in person. That's Ed from Hedera, and dude's actually here. So I'm just going to be super awkward and go like this.
Oh.
You're here. What's up, brother? All right. So Ed, be careful with lawyers. I'm just going to say. Always be careful with lawyers. But this is one of the good ones. I'm going to be around. We got to do interviews, got a bunch of stuff. We're live right now on Genzio, so we got a couple of 100 people watching. So they're going to be expecting you, all right? We'll be back. So that's what it's all about, man. It's actually getting to talk to the people that you know from the space. I probably spent 50 hours with this guy online on streams doing all sorts of things. And people forget that we don't get to see each other. So when we do, it's such a vibe, man. It's such an exciting time. I'm walking past a lot of people that are building. Just so you guys get an idea, there are tables everywhere. And people are late because they probably are sleeping in because they were here super late yesterday. It's one of those things it never shuts down. I'm going to walk into the ETH Dome, but I'm going to mute my mic so that we don't get demonetized.
I was going to say, Action actually, he's going to mute his mic because he's a little bit out of breath with the elevation here and him running up and down the stairs to go there. He's probably just a little out of breath. Are you shaking your head? Do you hear me, Action? Yeah, I guess he hears me. Sorry. So anyways, I like this because now Action's usually the one who messes with everyone and it has full control over it. Now he doesn't exactly, and I have the upper hand for once. So if we don't like what's going on, we could just remove Action. But I think he is going all the way over to that music
Is he at
dome.
the ETH Do Me?
Let's see. I can't hear anything, so it's probably just muted because of the music going on there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill. I'm gonna kill us, but yeah, we're here and it's pretty cool. And Serenity's here
For
too.
anyone
What's
that
up,
doesn't know,
Serenity?
the ETH Dome, or ETH Do Me, due to the unfortunate separation online
Of the address.
Yeah, the address. It's actually a wonderful spot down there with an active DJ going literally the whole entire time. It kind of sounds weird, but it's totally happening. And there's been a dude chilling there with his laptop, I swear, the whole entire day so far.
Hey, look, if they could go and program code and do all that around the clock, then music for 12 hours in the dome or more. You're all right.
It's that's kind of crazy to me. Like,
No,
if you're
to have
sitting
that
in
kind
between-
of playlist, or
Yeah.
to have all those tracks, too, to do, that's a long set.
that is a long.
Well,
set.
and not to mention, it's like, how do you
So,
not
Ed's free,
play
guys.
multiple things over and over and over again when you do it for 5 days in a row?
That's what I was thinking. Like, if you're gonna have the same DJ,
Oh,
there,
Action! Wait, who's Action with?
Where with
Well,
Sorry.
this?
it's like Ed from
Oh,
Hedera.
there we go.
All right,
Is that John?
yeah, that's Toki. That's John right there.
Hey, John. Good to see you guys.
All right, tell
Hey,
him
how's it going?
where Tuesday.
Hey.
Where should we be going?
People should be going to HederaCon, and that's going to be, a full day of 2 tracks, one general track, one developer or technology-based track, and lots of things about Hedera news, Hedera community, and plenty of opportunities to meet people from the ecosystem as well, and learn about the Web3 industry.
And we're gonna see you over on Friday, right, at Karate Combat?
Absolutely, man. Do you remember what
Awesome.
that is? Is that Friday night, Thursday night?
That's Friday night.
Friday night. Yeah, we'll be there.
Absolutely.
Awesome. That's gonna be great.
Suppose we end up streaming something at Karate Combat. Would you show up there? Would you sit down with us?
I'll
for a
be
little
down
bit?
to hang out.
All right, can we make this happen, Scott?
Yeah, we could definitely make this happen. We definitely would love to have you come. Let us know exactly how you feel of what's going on and how the energy is in there and everything that you love about it. And you guys are such a huge supporter of Karate Combat that I just want to see the facial expressions. When people are getting punched in the face, to see what your reaction is, because it's always great to see that.
Karate Combat.
Uh-oh.
Era. My off.
Sorry, Action, you cut out. Sorry, Action, what'd you say? My headphone cut out for me.
Hear me now? My back?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I was just saying, like, without Hedera, there wouldn't be Karate Combat.
Shoot, it's so low. Hold on a second.
You can't hear me? What happened? Did you break? What'd you break?
There we go. We're good.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, I can.
There it
Okay.
is, there.
I was just saying, like, without Hedera, there wouldn't be Karate Combat if you really think about it, man.
Oh, no.
Right?
I mean, you look at that pit, you just see that logo right there. That is the backbone of Karate Combat from A to Z. And I mean, I love Karate Combat. I love IFC. I love everything that's going on there. So I have to thank you and everyone for supporting them and being behind them, because it's just such an amazing event. And we're all going to have a great time this week, just like we do pretty much everyone.
Have you
So-
downloaded the app yet? Everybody should download the Karate Combat app. It's built on Hedera, and then you can always pick your favorites, make your bets. They have a token that you can use to pick your favorite fighters, and then you can win or not win. So,
Yeah. I picked
Yeah,
Toki. It was a big mistake.
But like you're saying, when you download the app and to have tokens, it's up only gaming. So some people will say betting, but you vote on your fighters, and if you win a portion. If you lose, you don't lose your tokens right now.
I don't
so
really
there's
consider it betting.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not really betting.
because
It's not.
you only ever win. Like, even if you get your bet wrong, you're still not losing anything. You're
Like
not
I
losing
did,
all
like
the
I did.
tokens that you set
Okay.
aside. That's crazy.
Yeah, like you were saying, all the tokens that you put on him, you didn't lose those tokens.
Congratulations.
And if you go in the app right now, you will get some free tokens. There is that as well. So
Yep. They start you off with some free tokens. And yeah, so make sure to download that. Voting should open soon, right?
I
In the
believe
next
voting's
code?
going to open in.
they're still
I
adding the
believe,
cards
4
right now.
days.
So they're
Yeah, I
they're
think-
sorting out the cards.
Yeah, I think maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. I have to ask. But yeah, it's going to be great. So make sure you download that, and we're going to have some fun.
You can always just check the
Alright.
app and find out.
I'm gonna head back up. Ed, appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna see you around.
And there we go. Voting
Alright.
opens for the Karate Combat in 2 days and 7
7
hours.
So this is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, everybody was here, right? So you got ICP, you got Eigenlayer, you got Descent, you got Chainlink, you have Caldera, you have Developer Platform, you have Base, you have Arbitrum, you have Otto. It's just like polka dots here. It is literally every single person under the sun in this place. Like, it's just. Oh, and if you want water,
But-
Chainlink sponsoring that. There's
But Action, this isn't the actual festival. All these
No.
people are present just for this part.
Yeah.
So so all of them are going to be present for the festival, plus hundreds and hundreds more. So,
Hey, Flux's best friend right here.
yeah. So there you go.
Oh, Metis, bro.
Yes.
This is
Like
where
we were
it's at,
talking
too.
before, Metis is here. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I
actually
mean,
believe
from
Gen Z is going to be
Stewie,
leading
like
up with Meta starting this
Uniswap,
week too.
it's a vibe down here, man. It's really cool. Like what's happening, and this is just the beginning of it, right? This is like the basics. It's not really what's going on the whole time. So you have also people speaking on stages, and I just want to show you guys what that looks like. I'm gonna try to be a little quiet and switch my camera. Let's do telephoto camera. All right, here we go. So here we are. So we do have
Can, like,
stages going on right now.
almost
So
see
we have
him
presentations happening.
somewhere around here.
It's a lot. There's a lot
Over
going
there.
on, and
Over
this
there.
is the start of it. But can you see me? I'm gonna wave. Hi.
Yeah, I think that was actually that guy.
No.
Yeah, no. So Action
I'm coming back.
live
I'm
from
coming
the
back.
floor, and he was
He's
like,
gone.
you know what? And I'm out of here. So now you're back with us. But slowly, people are coming in. People will be coming by the booth. Make sure to come by the Gen Zio booth. Say what's up. Hang out.
Maybe you can get a cool sweater.
Or
You
maybe
never know.
maybe I should go take one off the wrong stack again to show.
I don't know. It's got some glares there,
I'm
man.
gonna- next thing you know, you're going to see me thrown back this way and going down. And then, surprise! Here, jump in on this side for a second. You two want to? Huh?
We can fit.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I'm gonna say the best part about all of that is that only Dab could hear you, and so I knew kind of what was happening because I could read your lips. But then it went digitalized, and I was like, man, I have no idea what's going on anymore. But then he would say something, so I knew kind of what the conversation was. It was perfect.
So that was just Toki's way of saying that Dabs is amazing at this.
Once I cranked the volume up, and I was like, all right, I know what's going on down there.
All right. Man. Okay, the air is definitely thinner up here. I'm not gonna lie.
See, you came up those flight of stairs and running around, you're already winded.
You
So,
feel it.
yeah, I mean, this elevation was higher than Salt Lake City, right?
Yeah.
Permissions?
It is almost a 1,000 feet higher, I believe.
Well, I live at sea level, so
Are
if
there
I
gonna
start
be any,
going
are
into
there any clubs that people go
Clubs?
to here? Like any like after parties?
I'm sure. I don't. The side
just-
list. I don't know the
some
actual
guys-
names of the clubs offhand.
You
I
know,
forget. They
Some
changed
guy
names.
on the plane told me that I should join the Mile High Club, so I
Oh.
figure we're a mile high, so I want to go to the club.
You're more than a mile high here, and
So Toki's
you're
trying
at
to
the
keep a straight face.
you're at the wrong. You're staying at the wrong house for that. All right. Not my house.
Megan, it's okay. It's okay. Mostly adults here, and if the kids are listening, they won't get it.
Well,
So in other
I'm
news,
trying to breathe.
so in other news, did the market come back up?
No, the market didn't come back up.
the market has not come back
But
up.
all right, can we just talk about what's really happening in this market? 'Cause I'm a little upset about what's going on with all the meme coin crap, dude. Like, you got Kanye selling his account.
Oh my God.
Can we
so
just-
so if we're gonna talk degen type of stuff, you know, for the last year I was really big, obviously, with streaming and doing a lot of meme coins and stuff, and a lot of what's happening recently has really sort of soured me because now we're in the part of the cycle where I feel that my traditional portfolio and other projects are going to start going up, and I'm getting more focused on that because of how bad the rugs have gotten and the manipulation of these tokens. And when you have cabals or groups of people buying accounts, setting up things to look like, oh my, this account got hacked, and doing shady stuff with celebrities or their managers and things, it's bringing the wrong attention, and a lot of people I know are just not making money and not, just putting it in and just losing it. So I'm a little bit cautious on it and not super thrilled, but there are a couple meme coins that I do really enjoy because I feel that they're moving away from being a traditional meme coin.
I'll just say it. Like, if you're buying that, Kanye's coin, that's not really Kanye's coin, you're part of the problem. Just putting that out there. But go ahead.
Yeah.
What are the good things?
Like, even though we're at Denver, but one meme project I like is on Avalanche because Big Red
Yeah.
was a meme coin, and they were trying to do some educational stuff to educate people to bring them in, and then they also developed into an RWA play for horse racing, the stables. So seeing that
Stables like horses, not
horse stables.
coins.
Yeah, horse stables, horse racing. So this is something where I like the direction that they've gone as a meme coin into a project with utility. And
But there's something to be said about all of that. When you're looking at those types of projects, they are no longer extractive projects. They're only trying to build up what you have. And that's something that can't be denied. Like when you're looking at meme coins and you've seen how extractive that they have been, when you're finally given a chance where the project has a real opportunity for you to build and succeed, yes, I feel like you can't really call those meme coins anymore because it's not just a meme. They really care about their community. They really care about who's a part of their journey forward.
They graduated from meme elementary school or meme high school, and they decided to go on to college or something and become a real token or a real whatever.
I actually love the way you said that, especially considering where they started in Cornell.
But yeah, no, I mean,
No, they started with Toki getting more tokens than me and like sniping it at launch. It was a fair launch, but it was. I don't feel like it was fair to me.
Hey, if you put your slippage to max, you can get whatever you want. That is not suggested nor financial advice. Please do not say it.
Yeah.
Do not do what I do.
not financial advice, everyone.
Wild. No, but it's there. Okay, there's a ton of bad stuff that's going to be happening in the space. There's some bad stuff that happened over this weekend in the space, but there's still good people here, right? Like I hope all of this stuff gets sorted out sooner rather than later. Like I want rugs to pull early. I want things to just go out so that we can get to the real stuff, the stuff that matters. You know, our moon bags basically like shooting up. Like that's what we're here for, right? Like at least this cycle. It's 2025. We're supposed to be seeing things pump right now. So let's get that crap out of the way and just like be part of the solution. It doesn't take much, right? Like you focus on the technology, you focus on actually bringing in revenue because people forget that. Like most projects in crypto right now are not viable because they don't have a way of generating revenue. And if you really go assess them, you're like, oh, it's all VC money. There's nothing really here. Like nobody's, really focusing on what's important, but we're getting to the point where so many drugs are taking place that people are going to start looking around and go, okay, where do we go? And
well, and I was going to say, in some of these rugs, I've even been seeing because of all the tracking of wallets they've been doing from some of these really large hacks, that $1.4 billion North Korea hack, when they started going and tracking the wallets, they see that some of these wallets were sent either SOL or funds that actually have launched tokens on Pump Fund.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you not only do you have bad actors that are hacking and doing those things, but then they're taking funds and they're also they're dunking on all of us. They're dunking on anyone, so you got to be careful because some meme coin that you think might be whatever is just designed just to grab all your money to rug or whatever. And this is not just hackers, but cabals and groups of people that get together. They're figuring ways to try to pump and dump and do whatever you can. It's just got to be careful.
It's a jungle out there.
Yeah.
It is quite a jungle. Have you guys seen the information since then on what Bybit has done to buy back the amount of ETH that they lost?
I did not hear or see that, but I will say their response immediately was great. Like everything, they're reaching out to people, trying to be as transparent as possible, saying they're solvent and funds are backed.
Yeah, but the problem is that last cycle, a lot of people did that, and look where we are today, right? Like you had your FTXs of the world rug everybody, even though funds are safe.
Fair.
Funds are safe.
Surprisingly, FTX money going back, although it's going back at the value of what it was
then.
Yeah.
Missed your gains on your Bitcoin if you're in there.
I got my BlockFi money back.
You don't say. You mean how many people are getting their Bitcoin back at 18? 18.
Yeah. But
Just the devastation.
But better than total loss.
Yeah.
Better
That
than
is
loss,
fair.
especially if they got in earlier than 18. Right? So
You'd hope.
but you're right. It's a big problem though with all these things and it affects the cycle and affects the future when you have all these bad actors, people extracting and not putting in. And we need more projects, and the ones that are actually putting in and contributing, you see showing up at conferences.
Yeah,
that's
it's
very true.
not cheap to represent yourself at a conference, to have
Not
a
at all.
booth and to be able to connect with people. So the ones that are really in it, I feel for long term, that are trying to build successful projects and services, products and services, they're showing up to the events to connect. And
I completely agree.
yeah, and you do have a couple of these random meme cons that go on,
You do.
but when you see all the tokens that attended, a lot of them were the ones that were around that had a little bit more staying power. There wasn't ones that launched like 3 weeks ago and that they were out. Same
Right.
with small projects. So you want to end up at a conference, you actually see people that these projects are around, or they have some backing, and they're around to stay.
They are. No,
Oh,
they're
like
absolutely
Hedera.
are. Dude, there is like they already did a little bit of a pump, but it's not over. We still got a ways to go with that. Like
Smartest thing I did was when I was in what's it called, in Bangkok. We were just BSing or whatever. It must have been 5-6 cents or something. I was like, you know what? I only had a tiny bit. I was like, aped in from there, and then just watched it 5x like immediately, like over the next week. Like, all right,
been amazing,
it's
right?
been great. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that I diversified my portfolio even more, and especially with, I don't want to get political, but if there's things that happen that are good for no capital gains or taxes in American-based companies and things like that, then I added something to my portfolio
You're
that maybe
so
I could.
polite.
Do
Like
you know what's
get away.
crazy?
you walked in the karate combat pit with like all of, what was it, Trump coin?
That's right.
That was crazy. Yeah, the manga crew. That was something.
Your jacket, though, man. Your jacket.
I still have that jacket.
That's insane.
It's so nice.
It's so dope. The thing that it reminded me of is when I was a kid, when I was like a teenager, I had gone to California to go skateboard and go vacation, and I wanted a leather jacket at the time that was for the Raiders. So it was a similar jacket like that, all leathered
Yeah.
up, but it had the Raiders thing. And of course, you know, I'm a little kid, like little white kid out buying this coat off in a shop on Compton Boulevard. It's like 1993. So yeah,
Bruh.
but it's the same style coat. I still have it. It's dope. It's super small. I can't wear it, but it's just legendary pickup.
That's so sick. That is so
But
sick.
yours is sick because that is crazy. Those guys that showed up with full force to promote their token, to get the word out. They're
still going strong,
sick
too.
Jacket.
Dude, what
Yeah.
I love about that, like, forget about what the coin is that there's people out here looking to support other people, right? Like, they just came around Toki a few days before the fight. It's like, yeah, we're here for you, man. Let's do this. Like, there is a ton of opportunity in this space, and people forget about that. Like, you don't have to have a project to come out to a conference. You don't have to have built something to share with others. If you want to get involved, let's say you want to get a job, dude, just show up. I guarantee you get a few offers just by the time you're done with it. Every single time I get a ton of job offers.
Just for people who come, like, there's tons of stuff to get involved in, from getting your foot in the door as a like community manager or something on Discord,
totally
or
true.
or even people do internships. If there's a company or there's a project that you're really about, what's putting in a couple hours, like, hey, I did a graphic for you or whatever or something, and work your way in, make a contact like that. You do
There's
something
also-
like ask for a little
Let me
internship.
people-
Do
Hey,
some
Kinga.
posts. So.
You want to get on camera? You want to say hello to the world? Come here.
I'll transfer out.
Come here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's going to give us the excuse. You got to go to the restroom. I'm going to start doing that as people walk by. I'm like, hey, you want to come over? Like, Jason, you want to come over, be on stream real quick?
Wait, I know who does.
Who?
Doodles,
Doodles, come here.
come here. Come say hello. Are you in a space?
I'm in a space.
Of course
but-
you're in a
Perfect.
space. Step over this. Jump in for a minute.
Hey guys, how are you? Hey
Look
guys, how are you? Welcome to ETH Denver 2025. We're with some rock stars here. We're with Action, Dabatola. We got the lights rolling, cameras rolling. We're live here on a space, Meme Coin Monday. Not sure where I should be looking in which camera direction.
Right there.
Yeah,
All
you're
right
good.
there. Okay. How you guys doing?
Dude, the depth of field on the scene is so amazing. Look at that.
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick. The lights are sick. Everything is sick. So we're here live, guys. I'm excited. It's my first event. Big shout out to the Genzio team, Action, Dabatola, and all of the amazing people that are working the event with us today. They're just super welcoming. If you're here at the event, come by, grab a t-shirt, have a cup of coffee with us.
We got hoodies, man. We got hoodies.
We got hoodies.
Yeah.
Oh, better than t-shirts. We got
Right?
hoodies.
Yep.
And I'm just excited to be here, man. How are you enjoying it so far?
So far, so good. We got a sick Airbnb house together. We're rolling. We set up here.
Doodles
We're
is
getting
trying to
content.
interview Dabatola
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
the interview.
It's like
I
he's
got
trying
him.
we got mics, bro. We good.
You got
we good.
mics? Okay.
No,
you guys got mics. I got mics.
he's full on content mode. We're going to be getting interviews, talking with tons of people here, and having a blast. So, like I said, leave a comment or drop a message or something on any of our socials if there's anybody or booths or anybody you want us to talk to or get some info. and we'll get it and we'll share it.
Let me ask
You
a
know?
question to the audience, and I know a couple of people in here. What event would you guys like us to cover? If there is something happening at ETH Denver, like what would be the one thing that you'd want us to go out there and cover? Just drop a comment. I know there's like a 60-second delay, but we'll get to that because there's a lot happening, right? Like we were just talking about HederaCon and all of the other events that are going on. I tried going to the Mario Kart thing yesterday, dude. Like Snooch just passed out. He just passed out.
I mean, the thing is that we could do some pop-up live streams from some of these side events, 15, 30 minutes and grab some people and pull them in. So if you see anything that's going on in ETH Denver, let us know because maybe we'll go by there and we'll go ask those questions and have some fun and make some, I don't know, founders do a couple shots on camera for you. I don't know.
Founder, excuse me, are you gonna rug everybody?
My CA is in the Discord. See you later. Guys, I love you guys. The Genzio team is here. We'll be here all week, guys. Come by, stop by, and say what's up to us. We got to get back to the spaces. We got to buy more NFTs. We got to smoke more weed. I'm out.
I'm not, but cool.
Doodles is having a good time. He is fine-tuned and in the zone. But yeah, if you don't, pretty much every early morning you could catch a good space, a FOMO FM, a meme coin space by tons of spaces daily on Genzio. We got people all here who host different spaces. So there's just so much stuff going on, and it's not going to get any smaller. Like the content and what's going to be provided is going to get bigger.
Oh yeah.
And there is a lot of stuff that's cooking right now, and we have some great plans, and we really want, for those who can't make it to all these conferences around the world when we're there, we want to try to bring this into your living room, into your office, and make it so that if you really wanted to ask someone something, you could do that.
And talking about people that go to a lot of conferences and meets a lot of people, Kinga, come here. Come here. Come here real quick. I just want to talk to you. Forget about the camera. There's no camera. I just want to ask you, what's your experience been going to all of these conferences, and how is it different here at ETH Denver? Who you want to meet? Like some of the regular stuff. 2 days. He's asking for 2 days. I think we're gonna. People, man. People.
We need to pull them. We need to get somebody who physically gets the people over here.
I'm gonna recruit maybe Tony. Yeah, we get Doodles.
When we're closer to the actual festival part of the stuff, this is going to be insane. So
we need you to kidnap people and bring them onto the stream.
It's not a problem. That's what I do best. We just suck them up into the space.
Well, we're gonna be streaming again later on from here towards the end, the last hour. I want to say it's going to be.
Well,
2 or 3 Pacific.
Now that we've done the space, we're going to put out a post and we're going to announce all of the streams for this week. Yep. The idea is to give you guys a rundown as far as if there were any big announcements during the day, anything that you can't miss that's happening at ETH Denver. So we're going to go out of our way to make sure that you guys are getting that alpha without having to be here. That's what's most important for me, is making sure that we're including everybody, even the people that can't make it out. It is a free event. It helps a lot. There's over 20,000 people coming in. But yeah, not everybody
This
can
is
make
the calm before the storm. So people are looking and they see in the background, it looks whatever. They're coding and they're doing their things.
There's a whole other building coding.
There's a
building.
So besides this, there's a whole other building of that. So this is the calm before the storm. Another 20, 30,000 people are all set to come into town today and tomorrow. Yep. And a lot of them are coming today.
We got more people coming to our house too.
Yep, we have 2 more people from the team coming.
Airbnb's gonna be litty, the B&B.
Yep. See how good they are at ping pong. Hopefully better than he beat me badly yesterday.
But I also am
you badly.
I'm part-time I'm a part-time ping pong player and WWE wrestler at the same time. The table we had at the house was just broken. It wasn't even attached to the legs. He hit it over. I went to slam that. I got the point, hit the table a little. The table started tacoing, collapsing, bending.
Tacoing.
I fell over it. I slammed on it.
Dude, that was like Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy WWE style off the top rope.
Because I was like this. I was coming in for that big top spin, and I just landed. I just was on the table.
Yeah, it happens.
To get more content from the house. Man.
We needed cameras set up to capture the idiotic moments when we're not filming.
I'm excited. I was talking about okay, so there are things that I don't want to have on camera. If we had video of that, we'd be playing the video and people would laugh. But now we have a story to tell, man. We get to go around and talk about it.
Oh, the story.
He's got scars.
Wait, no, we got the story to tell of how Action forgot to turn off notifications on his cell phone last night, and he put it on a wooden table with legs that go right down to the floor. so everybody in the house
Denver
all
was having
night could hear
earthquakes.
zzz, zzz, zzz,
just shaking.
So I woke up at like 5 in the morning. So for about 2 hours straight,
I don't think that was my phone, dude. I know you're blaming me, but I don't think it was me.
it was positive. I had my phone in my hand to make sure I was looking at it. I'm watching. I went into the bathroom, which shared a wall with your room. It got louder. I felt it
You either have
on
an
my
angry
feet.
wife
It was.
or Genzio group chat is going crazy right now.
We're gonna be sealing all the phones in a bag and putting them like on the porch. That's it. No notifications.
It goes in the fridge, guys. Goes in the fridge.
It's gonna be a
I
long
didn't give
week.
you the wake-up call this morning at 6 a.m. with a doodle space, but we will be doing more spaces this week and with Genzio covering what you guys missed. And also just behind the scenes, because there's some really cool events and experiences.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm wondering, what people want to see, what people want to like hear about when it comes to these, this event, because there's a lot going on, dude. So much. All right, it's 10:55, so just to let people know.
We're gonna sign off here in a second. We're gonna be back later.
Yeah, like
But we'll post something in the next hour about the time zones.
all the times that we're going to be streaming. And what's the final stream for us here at ETH Denver? You want to let people know?
According to the schedule, it's technically Sunday, the last day of the conference.
And our
on there.
favorite event.
I see what Action's doing here, and
I'm trying to get him to say it. Like,
and
I want
I'm-
him to be the guy.
He's setting it up like this, and I decided since in volleyball there's 3, that I'm going to do the second tap, and now you
I
can
will
go
set
over.
it.
Guys, we
No,
are.
no, no.
We
So-
are. We're live.
No, so actually what's going to happen is we're going to be covering all of this. I know Genzio and Hedera, we're going to have some of them. We're actually going to be over at Karate Combat on Friday. We're going to be boots on the ground, interviewing people. We're going to be streaming and talking to some people and friends with Hedera, with Genzio.
It's gonna be a blast.
And it's going to be a blast. So that's going to be one of the more fun and crazy kind of streams, because there's going to be a huge event going on. And then maybe we'll do some pop-up streams from some of the different after parties
Oh, yeah,
or
that'd be
side
fun.
events, because
Nobody
then
gets
you
to
could
see those.
because then you could actually see, oh, look at those are all the people that I see. That's a KOL, that's a project leader, and how they're getting together and
That's how the
talking and
magic
just
happens.
BSing. So,
Yeah.
What's also exciting is just bringing on the influencers there as well, outside. So
but we will make a post in just a little bit about when we're going to be live a little bit later, and thank you all for joining us as we get this week started. Yeah. So that's it for now, right, guys?
we'll be on the next stream.
Alrighty, you guys, so make sure, smash that thumbs up, like, subscribe, repost this, repost when we post the stream times, and come hang out. And like I said, hit up the comments, message us, let us know who you want us to find, where you want us to go, what you want to know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, dude. And I will say this: I know that Wolf Financial has been like streaming Karate Combat.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job.
No, we're supposed to pick up some beef with them. It's funnier that way.
He wants to
Gav,
beef with everyone there.
Gav couldn't leg press as much as I did, so we got that going. So we got 1-0. I'm gonna go ahead and do a better stream for Karate Combat than he does. So it's gonna be 2-0.
Oh. But no, Gav and those guys,
I love them,
No,
dude.
they
They're
do,
awesome.
and they hustle. They're out at tons of events, and you know what? At one of them, he wanted some swag, and I didn't have one on.
Ooh.
I made sure to send it to him, so he has it at his place already a couple weeks ago. So,
All right.
Gav, you owe me a shirt now. So I hope you brought it. We'll see you soon.
I might crash his party too. Let's just show up on his stream. I mean, I've done it twice before, so why not do it again? So, guys, just on X, that's the main thing. Like, make sure you're following the Genzio account on X. We're gonna be on a lot. Make sure you're set notifications for lives, right? Because we're gonna go live. We're gonna make sure we're doing spaces, all sorts of things while we're out here. I don't know. We might do video spaces too, because people do like those, and we haven't had an opportunity since we're live with people. We might be able to do that. So, I got to record an interview right now, but this has been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Hells yeah. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.